Floor polisher. I switched it on while I was fixing the pad.
When a lad's been killed and the police don't know who did it, a guy with a 3-inch cut on his arm who won't go and see a doctor, that looks pretty suspicious.
Did you kill that boy? No, it wasn't me.
Three civil brawls bred of an airy word by the old Capulet and Montague have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets and make Verona's ancient citizens cast by their grey beseeming ornaments the wheeled old partisans in hands as old, cankered with peace to part your cankered hate. If ever you disturb our streets again, your life shall pay the forfeit of the peace.
Busy this morning.
We think the Broxby boys are going to make their move.
What, a revenge fight?
Oh, yeah. There's no way they'll let this go. There has to be a life for a life.
Well, do you know when and where?
Not yet. They'll keep changing the location up until the very last minute. Are you Community Support Officer Bakewell?
Yes.
Junction estate too difficult for you?
I thought I needed a bit more supervision.
Lucky me. Come on.
What's happening? Why are we stopping?
Driving without due care.
How? What did he do?
Rear indicators are out, illegal left turn, dodgy tyre pressure on the near front side.
Gosh, I didn't notice any of that.
That's why I'm sitting here doing proper police work, and you're taking booze off kids.
Ruth, I didn't kill him.
Believe you.
Don't know why. Ever since I've met you, all I've done is lie.
It's just because you cared about what I thought, not for any other reason.
I can't believe you're here with me. Most girls would have run a mile.
How many you got to choose from?
There's only you. I haven't had a girlfriend in ages. Didn't think I even wanted one anymore.
Why'd you keep punishing yourself? Working all hours, never going out.
I was an idiot.
You made a mistake. I mean, beating up a guy is bad. I'm not denying that, but most people don't lose their whole career because of it. Must be really hard for you.
Yeah.
It's going to make you a stronger person in the long run, you know. If you can come back from it and not give up.
Yeah. I'm gonna make plans now. Real ones. I'll give up the cleaning job and get training something. It'll be just like you said. All the effort I used to spend on getting to the top, I'm gonna aim at something else.
I know you are. Start today if you want.
You've got your course.
Do that anytime.
You've got to work. I don't want your job to suffer because of me. I said I help my nan do the shopping anyway.
You really look after her, don't you?
She's all I got.
Not anymore.
It's very nice.
Do you know about motors?
Not really. My son never passed his test.
Right, sunshine. I'm afraid it's not your lucky day. Apparently there's a warrant out for your arrest.
What?
For jumping bail. You felt the sharp the call. Twice.
I was ill. I phoned in.
Yeah. Tell it to the custody sergeant.
Nev, I'm not going in. He can't do this.
Oh, yes, he can.
Hi. Right up. You're running a bit late.
I've been working from home.
Oh, how's Lenny?
Fine.
You know, he really should get onto that cleaning company about that machine.
Yeah, I expect he will.
Gianni Baxter is claiming that I cuffed him too tight.
Okay, sit down.
That copper's an idiot, man.
Now, let's look at your wrist.
There's no marks there now, but he was well rough, I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, I can't see any evidence of undue force being used.
Well, of course you're gonna say that.
Do you have any pain anywhere else?
No.
Okay, then I say you're fit to be transferred.
But they've got no right just nicking me in the street like that. All I did was miss going to court.
Yeah, well, that is a breach of your bail conditions.
But they cancelled my hearing 3 times themselves. Had the wrong paperwork, stuff like that. It turns up then when the lawyers can't be bothered.
I know. It doesn't always seem fair.
Ruth. I'm sorry. I never should have said that Lenny got that injury from a knife. It's just with everyone talking about the stabbing, you know, the bloke who did it could be anyone.
Yeah.
So, were you my friend again then, or what?
Yeah, of course.
Did you see him last night?
Do you know what? I need to get on.
Right, I've passed Gianni Baxter as fit.
Right. Thanks, Doc. I'll do the paperwork and then ship him off to the magistrate's court. Bit new to you, all this.
I'm not completely ignorant about the ways of young people. I do have a teenage son.
At university, is he?
Not yet. He's in Thailand.
Thailand?
On a gap year. He's gone with a friend. Says it's very chilled out.
I bet he does.
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace. Profaners of this neighbour stand still. Will they not hear what hold you men, you beasts, that quench the fire of your pernicious rage? With purple fountains issuing from your veins, on pain of torture from these bloody hands. Throw your mistempered weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moved prince.
Look at him, flaunting themselves. They're going to want you with them now, son. Stay away from them, Lenny. Whatever they've done, not your business.
You've released my brother. What are you talking about? I've already told you.
It's all right, I'll deal with this. What's the problem, mate?
You're saying you let Gianni go?
The custody sergeant did, yes.
But I thought you was going to hold him till court.
Well, that was the plan.
So how come you let him go then? I mean, make up your minds, you know? Why drag him down here if you're not going to do nothing?
We couldn't find the arrest warrant.
You said it was on the computer.
We need a paper one too. We've just changed filing systems.
It's just pointless then. You got no grounds to keep him.
Look, I'm as annoyed as you are, believe me. And you better watch it next time, because I'll be prepared.
Make sure you are.
Do you know that man, Nev?
Yeah. He's one of the main faces on the Broxby estate.
What does he do?
Drugs, stolen goods, a bit of everything, really.
Can't you catch him?
He's too clever. And he keeps the really big players off the estate, which is good for us.
Right.
You got to have a relationship with them. I mean, they're not going to work with us if we've got no credibility.
I see.
And we need them trusting us to get big results. Half of the reason they're all carrying knives is because they got no faith in the police anymore. Hello, Gianni.
Oh, have you got a warrant?
I don't need a warrant to talk.
Well, I don't want to talk to you, man.
That's not very friendly.
What do you want with me? This is blatant harassment.
You got a bad attitude problem, Gianni. And that gets me thinking. So now, I have to inform you I'm going to conduct a search.
Oh, no way, you're joking me.
I have reason to believe that you're carrying drugs or a weapon.
You can't do this! Call my brother! Call Nev!
What's this? Huh?
What? That's not mine! I've never seen it before!
Gianni Baxter, I'm arresting you on suspicion of possessing an illegal substance.
I don't do drugs! You planted them on me! I just fitted me up, I haven't done anything wrong!
You go on home. I've got something to do. Go on, I'll be back in a bit.
Gianni Baxter. Resisted arrest.
Hello again.
He's a psycho, man.
I tried to apprehend him and he fell.
You planted those drugs on me and you know it. You think you could do anything since that you got stabbed?
All right, calm down. Hold this against your mouth. Thanks, officer. I can manage.
PC Wilson got his arrest then.
Yeah.
Lucky for him that he was carrying drugs.
Do you, want to lie down on the bench with your head to one side? What?
You know, I'm just saying. PC Wilson had no actual reason to do the stop and search, so... Well, I'm not saying he planted the drugs, but, you know, I can understand why the boy feels picked on.
Well, you can't speculate whether your colleagues planted drugs.
It's what Gianni said.
He's a suspect. They all say that.
Well, yeah.
No, if you've got a problem with an officer's methods, you need to talk to them, otherwise you're going to make yourself very unpopular.
Max, I can't talk just now. What is it? You've run out already. All the funds Daddy transferred. Stolen.
Gianni, where is he? What have you done to him?
Calm down, sir.
Can I help? I know this man.
Where's my brother? I heard he was hurt.
He's with the doctor. Oh, here he is now.
Where's Gianni? I've got to see him.
This is his brother. Yeah.
Oh, I'm afraid that's not possible.
Is he all right? Is he bleeding?
It's okay, I can't go into details.
You don't understand. Gianni's a haemophiliac.
It was you?
I didn't mean to.
You've been carrying a knife. Put it away.
No, it's his, the youth's. He cut me first.
But then you cut him. You stabbed him so he bled to death.
I'm sorry.
You killed a boy, Lenny. A boy just like you.
I don't even remember doing it. I just looked at him, it was all creased up.
Oh, like you didn't remember doing it when you broke that other boy's jaw last year? When you behaved like you were in the ring?
I don't know.
You don't fight, Lenny. That's what you promised me.
And I haven't. Not since that time, I swear to you, Nan.
Oh, just like your dad.
No, I'm not.
I tried to bring you up different, better.
I'm not like him, Nan.
I gave him chance after chance, always believing his excuses.
Please, Nan. I've been trying. I've done a year trying.
Now you've thrown it all away.
This happened one time he was playing football. He gashed his leg and wouldn't tell anyone.
You know, well, that's really short-sighted. Anything but a very superficial wound. The blood isn't going to clot on its own.
He's looking faint, Doc.
Do you want to lie back for me?
Let me hold that. One little jab, brother, and it'll be back to normal, yeah?
Hi, yeah, this is Dr. Clay, Leatherbridge Police. I need to get a patient to the haemophilia centre.
What's going on?
What the hell did you do to him?
No.
Outside. I never expected you to rough him up.
I didn't. I was nicking him and he tried to leg it.
This is a simple enough arrangement. You help me out, I give you information.
Look, I'm doing my best. But there are rules and procedures.
You've got him now. Don't mess it up.
Your clothes got blood on.
Yeah.
Fetch them. And your shoes. Everything you were wearing that night. Give me that too. Don't want you talking to no one.
Don't let me go to prison, Nan.
Right, that's me done here. You'll be all right on your own?
Yes. What are you after?
I can't concentrate, so I work better from home.
Oh. Are you going to see Lenny? I heard he wasn't at work.
What if I am?
Nothing. I just think it's all getting a bit intense. You know, all these heart-to-heart, seeing him every day. I just think you should slow it down, you know, be a bit more casual, have some fun.
No pleasing you, is there? You're always on about trying to find a bloke who can be mature and committed, and now I might have found one, you're telling me to push him away? I think you're jealous.
Clay?
Yes.
How's Johnny?
He's gone to the haemophilia clinic. He'll have an injection of clotting agents and he'll rest for a few hours.
I know what you said about speaking out of turn. I heard Gianni's brother talking to PC Wilson outside.
Look, this has nothing to do with me.
No, but I don't know who else to talk to. I mean, if you're never up to something together, then he's hardly going to admit it to me.
Go on.
Nev was angry with PC Wilson for roughing his brother up. But, well, it sounded like that he knew about the arrest, that it was something they'd agreed. Well, I think that's why he went after him again. I mean, maybe the drugs were just an excuse. You know, I mean, Johnny did seem genuinely surprised.
Yeah, well, most drug suspects do.
Oh, maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree. My husband always says I shouldn't get so involved.
Back to get off to the clinic, all right?
Yeah.
Good.
Could you, let us have a chat? Why are you so keen to see Gianni banged up?
There's a warrant out for his arrest. It's not my decision.
Well, you seem to know him pretty well.
It's my job.
What's his brother like?
Ned's all right. Looks after Gianni. More like a dad to him than their old man.
And what does he think of all this?
I haven't the foggiest. Have you done yet? Because I've got to get on.
Was he in on the arrest?
Why would Nev want his brother arrested?
Well, I'm not sure yet, but if it has anything to do with the revenge fight between the Junction crew and the Broxby boys...
What do you know about that?
Well, it's obvious that Nev's protecting his brother, especially today. That suggests the fight's planned for tonight.
And you think if I knew the details, I'd be standing here?
No, but he's leaning on you, is he?
No.
How close were they to the dead boy?
I don't know nothing, all right? I heard you used to go out with the old DI. All that pillar talk's gone to your head.
I've been ringing and ringing.
It wasn't my fault. He pulled the knife on me, he cut my arm, and I just reacted.
You killed him.
I didn't mean to.
When you came to the surgery on Monday, you didn't have a headache at all, did you? You'd run away and you'd left him dying!
I didn't know he was dying. I didn't see, I didn't look, I just felt the knife going.
Why, Penny? Why didn't you stay?
It wasn't just me, the others ran too. When he found me outside the surgery, I thought my life was over. Yeah, and then I met you and we talked, and the way you looked at me, it was like I was seeing myself all new. And then when I told you stuff, you still had that look. The worse things I said, the more you stood by me.
I thought you were lying to impress me. Because I mattered. Because you cared.
I do. You matter more to me than anyone I've ever met. You can think what you like about everything else, but know that I'm not lying about that.
Dr. Clay, I've been making some inquiries.
Oh, yeah?
Well, apparently, Gianni Baxter is related to the stab victim. They're cousins, which gives Gianni the burden of revenge.
Of course it does.
Oh, good. I was worried it sounded a little Shakespearean.
I wonder why PC Wilson didn't tell me that. Well, that explains why Gianni's so desperate to get out of here.
And Nev as well. And if he believes it's an eye for an eye, then he can't very well excuse his own brother.
Well done, officer. Excellent work. Where are you going?
Them drugs weren't mine, man. I've never seen them before.
Yeah, I'm not here about the drugs, but you shouldn't be leaving yet.
Look, I'm cool.
You don't want to miss the fight, is that it?
Oh, you wouldn't understand. The Broxby boys are family. Someone hits one of us, he hits us all.
Gianni, you can't afford to get caught up in a knife fight.
So I'm protected now. I got my veins full of fresh clotting agent.
That's crazy.
There's gonna be a battle, and there's nothing you lot can do about it. They took a life from our side, and now they've got to pay.
Hi, this is Dr. Clay. I need to speak to the inspector. Now, please.
Been useful, is it?
Oh, yes.
Good. Thing is, no offence, but I don't think you're ever going to relate to the public. See, if you're going to work in Junction, You have to appreciate their mentality, where they're coming from. And I ain't sure you got what it takes.
No, you're probably right. I can't see myself relating like you do. But at least I don't have to worry about getting too close.
How do you mean?
Well, it must be hard to know where your loyalties lie, I'd imagine.
Briefing room, 5 minutes.
Looks like we're moving.
Wilson, Inspector Parrish's office, now.
Your brother discharged himself. That wasn't part of the agreement, am I right? The deal you had with PC Wilson to arrest him?
Yeah. PC Wilson did me a favour.
So did you plant the drugs, or did PC Wilson?
There wouldn't have been any drugs if you lot hadn't lost the arrest warrant.
But was there no other way to stop your brother being involved? I mean, can you have talked to him?
It's no excuse not to fight. One of our people was killed. Gianni'd give up his life if we got 2 lads.
You don't believe that, or you wouldn't be trying to protect Gianni over the others?
It's more dangerous for him.
It's dangerous for all of them. They're fighting with knives. Someone's going to get killed, and it's just going to keep going on. I mean, what are you going to do? Get Gianni arrested every time?
You don't understand. We have to fight.
Or what? Your reputation suffers. The others would have won.
Yeah.
Yeah, but won what exactly? Because this isn't about fascism or persecution or religious beliefs. I mean, what are you actually fighting for?
Don't go with them.
What happens now if we go out and fight him? That's all I'm asking.
That's not our problem. Josh was my cousin, a brethren to us all. The Junction crew had no right to kill him. All right, we don't know what he was doing in their ends, but they asked for this war.
So we kill one of theirs and the debt's settled? No. We go there now and this never ends.
Well, it can't end. Not till the Junction crew pay for cutting down his life. They stole his respect, insulted all of you, brethren. You can't just sit back and do nothing.
Who began this bloody fray? Some 20 of them fought in this black strife, and all those 20 could but kill one life. I beg for justice, which thou, Prince, must give. I beg for justice, which thou, Prince, must give.
I'm touched by your courage and your loyalty. And if Joshua was here today, then he'd know how much you all loved him. But he'd agree with me. There ain't gonna be no more blood spilled.
Yo, my brother's grieving, man. He's not right in the head. The Broxby boys don't run away from a fight. They take one of ours, we take 10.
You heard what I said? There ain't gonna be no more fighting. Now go back to your houses and stay there. Anyone out on the streets tonight answers to me.
What are you doing, bruv? You're shaming me.
Put down your weapon and go home. Go on.
I wish I'd come into the surgery before. Spoke to you. All those months we missed out on. If it was a different time, then I think we would have worked.
What do you mean?
I know I did. Even if it was self-defense, I still put the knife in. He didn't deserve it. He was no one, just somewhere he shouldn't have been. It was wrong. Not getting away. But I have to think of Nan. If I went to prison, then she'd be all on her own. And I don't want her visiting every Sunday. She used to do that for my dad. So I'm gonna deny everything. Whatever you say to the police about me, about us, I'm gonna say that you're lying. You're making it up. Do you understand? Why I have to do that?
What if you don't have to do it? What if I don't go to the police?
Ruth,
What if?
then you'd be involved too.
It's like you said, though. That other guy, he's guilty too. I mean, more guilty, really, because he did have the knife.
Still count as manslaughter.
You're not a killer. I know that.
Why are you doing this?
Because I love you. That hasn't changed. And if you let me help you, then we can be together. Just like we said. No one will know except the two of us. And we will be so strong that we will never split apart.
Every time I think there's no way out, you rescue me.
There's no more secrets, are there?
No,
And you love me.
more than any girl I've ever met.
Then you promise me you will tell me everything from now on. Right? Okay.
You idiot!
What?
Stupid, brainless idiot fool!
Back off, Michelle. Just leave me alone.
I'm just worried about you.
You're poking your nose in like you always do. You told me that there were no more secrets, that there was nothing else I needed to know.
Celine, what have you done?
A possible case of alien abduction next on BBC1 Scotland. Has Jess been taken away by little green men in diagnosis murder?